Welcome friends to another session of the Silk route to Excel at work. The past few sessions we have been learning about the various functions in Excel and a few tips and tricks to get the best out of Excel. Thanks for being with me. Please inform your colleagues, friends to subscribe so that they, you, me can all excel at work. We will continue from our previous video of deviation statement for use by engineers, architects, consultants, contractors, or whosoever has a requirement the data in the format of description of item, quantity, rate and amount, where there is a possibility that the quantity may deviate from the originally given quantities. We will go to the statement. This statement was made earlier, and this had formulas in the amount, the quantity, amount, all this one. These data were copy pasted here. Letter number, description, quantity, unit, rate. But all this data, the item number is what is the unique number here. The description, unit, quantity, rate are already available in the schedule of quantities. Item number, description, unit, quantity, rate and amount is also available. So rather than typing the whole thing again, we use our knowledge of Excel and try to minimize the effort and mainly the mistakes when doing the copy pasting from another sheet to here. So how do we do that? The S.I.L.K schedule of quantities has got data in this format. The description, unit, quantity, rate, amount all depend on item number 1. For every item number the data is unique. So here we use this. First thing to notice is that due to word wrap feature of this column I am not able to see more data at a glance. So what I'll do first is remove the word wrap feature for this column. Set the whole column, go to home, click on the word wrap, and it is gone. Fine. Now I have a more number of rows to view at a glance, and then we see this total here. Amount total is 30 lakhs, 30.6 lakhs, while in the statement it is 6.75 lakhs. This what we did here was take on an extract of the agreement, not the full agreement here, or what we call the extract of schedule is here, not the full schedule. So now we go to statement, use our, we'll start with VLookUp first. So what is VLook formula? VLookUp B11. Where to look it up? The table array. The table array is B2 to G13, and you want the column index number. Index number is a second column in the data. So that is a description of item. We close this. So we get here the description of item. Same thing for the unit. We use the same VLookUp. Use the same lookup value. The table is again from B2 to G13, and then this time you want the third column. This is the point. Now you can just, one more method is copying the whole thing here, changing the column number. Same thing goes for rate. It is the fifth column. So all these 4 columns, description, unit, quantity, rate, is dependent on one single item number here. If you make this like this 1.2, I make this 1.2, all these data changes to reflect the data in this row here. 0.75469, this is the same point here. So this is how we use the VLOOKUP. Before we copy this formula in C11 to C12, we need to make a small correction in the formula to make this absolute. Yes, and you can make this also. So when you copy this to here, this changes to B12 and the formula remains the same. The data from which we take remains the same. So now same thing happens here. You make this, and this can be made absolute by using the function F4 key makes it absolute. Same thing here, make this absolute. And make this absolute on the so now you can even make this into 5. So now you can copy this 4 formulas to the next row, which changes automatically. So if this is 1.3.1, this is 1.3.1, okay, 1.3, this is 1.4.1, makes it this. Fine. Now we used VLOOKUP for this one. We had 4 formulas here. We used XLOOKUP here. XLOOKUP, if you recall, well, we'll see how exactly we use this one. XLOOKUP, I can use the lookup value 1.3, and where is the array to look it up? This is BT to B13. Fine. Under return what values? Return description. But since the description, unit, quantity are all in series there, I can use all these 4 in one go. CT to F13. Close this. This is S.I.L.K formula because this data is here. I remove these 3 pieces of data. So the S.I.L.K can, the formula can take the 4 columns here. This is how it comes. So we used here 4 formulas of VLOOKUP here. We used one XLOOKUP formula to fill data in all the 4 columns. Like I said, this advantage of XLOOKUP over VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP or lookup values in Excel. Another advantage is that there is no question of somebody by mistake deleting this quantity and the whole thing goes everywhere, or the rate for that matter, because here nothing delete here. There is nothing which can be deleted here because the formula is in cell C12, that is the formula is in the column number. So that's how you choose XLOOKUP to make our work a lot more easier compared to using 4 lookup formulas here. So in case you have any specific requirements or you got any specific solutions for your routine problems in your line of work, be it an architect, a consultant, an engineer, a contractor, or just interested in know how to solve a problem, please give your problem or rather your requirement of a solution in the comments below, and we will together see how best we can achieve what you want to make you, colleagues, friends and me excel at work. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share this with your peers, friends and colleagues to help them, you and me to excel at work. Thank you for watching.